Hey guys, a video today a little bit particular, I would say. Let's say that this is a chapter, closing a chapter, starting a new chapter. As you can see, the tank are looking a little bit different. I would say, to be honest, a little bit empty. It's the bare bottom, the bare minimum in the tank. No plant, of course, no hardscape, no sand at all. Since few weeks they are already prepared. I guess you can find it by yourself. We have a moving session very soon, and we have to transport both of these tanks. They will be in the new location, in the fish room, and they won't be the main exhibition tank. You will see a bit later in the video, in other videos. It will be useful for breeding project or growing tank whatsoever. So the point of today, this is to show you a little bit. This is one of the last times that you will see this life support system as it is. The lights on the top, nothing very specific, I would say. Here you have the Orphec, here you have a very basic minimal one to see how the fish do handle it for the next few days, because of course the fish during the transition or moving session, they will be put in a container during few days. So the first point that I would like to show you, you see some fish tank can run perfectly without any issue, even with some clear water, as you can see, without sound, without decor, without plant whatsoever. Of course, this is not the best indication when you have an aquarium, and I do understand why people tell newcomers or beginners to start a planted tank. This is the easiest way, but if you can handle such kind of bare minimal tank with a proper filtration, it is all fine. At the end, you have still bacteria in the filter, still bacteria on all the surface, and so on to deal with the pollution brought by the fish and the food that you are putting in the system, of course. And you have even some specific reactor, I would say, or filtration that I will explain you in few moments. So as you can see, nevertheless, you can see here some basic decor. Plastic, not nice at all. It's not the topic of pollution of the sea, no. But this is in order to do a video and to share the content, you need to have a minimum to not stress the living creatures of your aquarium, and you need that. And also, when you have a lot of hierarchy and aggressivity, it's always suitable to for some bullied fish to find a spot to rest a little bit. Okay, so the decoration, this is how it is. Here, as you can see, you have some discus waiting to eat. You can see also some internal filter. They are here since few weeks in order to start for the bacteria colony to establish, and they will run the container during few days alone without the big filtration. It will be fine, temperature wise fine, water quality for few days it fine. The main point, this is to check temperature. The aeration is very important. The streaming and moving of water in your tank is very important, and to have a lot of hiding places, because the interaction will be concentrated in a smaller tank, of course. So regarding the filtration, I never introduced it properly, or maybe long time ago. It didn't change that much, except that here you can see the ozone reactor is stop, not running. UV is running because it's basic, do the job. Here, this is a mechanical filtration with an automatic system, changing the paper when it is clogged, and putting some new paper in the mechanic filtration. Here you have a lot of smart plug, and this is also useful for the smart home to deal with the aquarium, as I will show you in a few moments. Here you have a basic chemical filtration, and this is extraction of the phosphate. And here on this side you can see the component. You have the moving bed for nitrification. You have here, this is a nitrate reactor where you put some carbon, and you need to check The level of free oxygen should be null, but nevertheless you still need to feed a little bit water for the bacteria to switch breathing nitrate, and this is working. It's slightly a bit advanced and complicated to set up, but as soon as you get it, in fact, you have water quality as you never had, because I have 5 to 10 ppm for both tank, even if I'm feeding a lot, and even if these Deltec reactor are the smallest one. If you are wondering, the battery here, this is just to have a backup power system in case of power outage, at least for the main return pump, DC pump, that's all. Here you can see also the streaming internal pump, very cool small pump, doing a great job. And if you check here, for example, this is a discus. You have exactly the same setup. Exactly. And what I would like to share with you, this is some result about the nitrate. I can have some precise value thanks to this ANA optical or photonic or photometer, I don't know in English the name, test, very accurate. Phosphate are here. And here, for example, I can show you the discus. And over the few last week, this is the zone, you see? Sometimes I let the ppm of nitrate very high, but here it's going under 10 all the time. And trophies wise, I started a bit lately after the discus, and you can see that the period is here. After that, here this is each time the water change, by the way, huge water change. And my hypothesis, especially when you have some wild fish, it is that they are sensitive, metabolism is weakened. If you have such kind of oscillation of the parameter, we used to say it is a pH. I think that the nitrate are also impacting the capability of the metabolism to defend themselves, in fact, against pathogen, parasite, whatsoever. So when you are dealing with wild discus, this is I would recommend to keep it as main point. So here you can see this is the smart home for our future locations that we are testing that 1 year, a little bit more. And of course, thanks to Home Assistant integration, you have the possibility to get access to the data, you see, of some multimeter online, like that. And if you check the ORP, this is injection of alcohol going down. After that, the bacteria finish to consume the alcohol, and the redox potential is going up. More water is going in the system, is going up. Above 0, you are aerobic. Under here, you are anaerobic. And here, it's supposed to be anoxic. And this is exactly where you are targeting the degradation of the nitrate. I don't know the terminology exact. You can see the temperature. This is really, really warm currently for the trophies, but they can handle it. And here also you have the main smart plug or socket that you can turn off, on the lights, and so on and so on. This is a nice, easy way to integrate, and this is the advanced filter with automatic paper, roll paper turning when you need some new paper to enter in the system. So other than that, I would say I think this fishy, sensitive fishy, will make it. Here, this nice scalar will make it without any issue. Discus like that, this one, F1, will make it. But over there you have a black one, this is a wild, and the coloration is not good. But as all the wilds that I got until now, you have a degradation after 2 years, I would say. Maybe I will find out what it is, the main criteria, and I will improve my fish keeping. So guys, I hope you enjoy this tank as much as I did over the last years. And I hope you could find some inspiration or motivation to get some of the systems that I used to share until now. And I'm pretty sure you will enjoy the new setup even more, because we have some crazy new project starting over the next month. You will see. That's all for today, guys. Hope everything is going fine. Ciao.